7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man! It's Weeby Tailin, Wednesday night. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
John King. Get the bug off.
just shake it.
Bugs.
Shake it with all its glory. My head hurts if I do that.
Oh, it hurt.
My noggin just swirls around in there.
It just hurt.
Back in my headbanging days, I must have knocked some stuff loose.
Too much rocking.
Man, we're going to have a good show for you tonight. Well, we're going to try to anyway. As usual, we're shooting live here in beautiful downtown Inglis inside Captain's Cove Outfitters. For the most part, you know, Inglis is still pretty dry, stayed pretty dry, you know, for the most part, you know, so that's good. We're going to have the weekend fishing, some Captain's Corners. Tonight's topic, Snook season, John. It's back. So we'll give you some tips, maybe some tricks. Probably the same stuff we've told you the last 5 years in a row on how to catch Snook.
I got something new for him.
Stop the press. You told me you didn't have nothing. You're
did
holding back?
Did my homework, and I got something new for him.
Oh, wow. Homework. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right. I'm excited.
I'm not. But it's new.
There you go. All right, John. Let me grab the old man specs. Let's look and see if anybody is even here watching us tonight. You think they are?
4.
Yeah. Plus some more.
4. Plus 4. Plus 4. Plus 4.
Let's see. We got Bobby P from Tennessee. I got to spend a little bit of time with him earlier this week. He's the first commenter on. That seems to be a thing nowadays. Followed by Denise. She says, like and share. I like it. There's Chris. There's Dale. Casey says, we're back. That's right. Bonnie says, happy Wednesday.
I got a funny story about Casey.
Oh, Lordy. Are we telling it now?
Oh, I can.
Go ahead.
So I went fishing with Tyler, and I guess that when you park at the boat ramp, you're supposed to just pull up and park. But me in the dark, Tyler gets me up early, so me in the dark, Tyler's like, well, repark the truck. So I did it. I backed up. I reparked. Tyler's just shaking his head. I was like, what did I do wrong? Well, when we got back to the boat dock, I saw what I did wrong. I was parked like this instead of parking like this. So Tyler's like, well, you probably got my truck keyed from this. So I walk up the truck, and there's a note on the windshield. I was like, oh, no. Somebody done said something bad about my parking. So I took the note. I looked at it. I was like, what can I come up with? Because it was like a love letter, but it wasn't a hate mail. So Tyler's looking at me. He goes, "What the fuck did they?" I mean, oh gee, oh no! Shut up, boo boo! Oh shit! I mean, oh no! We just got cut off. But anyway, so back to that. I didn't mean to say that. I was talking about chocolate fudge chocolate. And fudge the other. But so
what the fudge?
What the fudge? So Tyler looks at me. He goes, what did they do to my truck? I said, man, somebody left you a note here. It says, I know Tyler didn't park the truck like this. It had to be that dummy John, because nobody could park like this, and Tyler parks here all the time. He doesn't do that. It's got to be John. Tyler's like, oh geez. Well, And I put some cuss words in there too, you know, like what they had done. And I was like, nah, it's a love letter from Casey Bass. He says he misses you. No, Tyler was freaking, man. He's like, I think they keyed my truck.
I park here all
It
the
was
time.
that bad of a parking job. I'm like, how can I park that bad?
You've got him run off.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got him robbed. They took his tires, took his running boards. Oh, man. Yeah, I was freaking when I saw that note. I was like, oh, no. But it was just a love letter.
YouTube Live. You might. It even says here, warning: the stream's current bit rate is cut because you said the F word.
Is it really? Huh? It caught it?
Warning.
Whoa. Beep.
No, that's a warning for something different.
Oh, it is? I've never done that. So there's a wax on and a wax off. We wax that off.
So apparently, in a PG-13 setting, you actually get one.
Okay,
F-bomb.
one. One. Okay, one. We had one accidental
One accidental F-bomb. All right.
Oops.
There we go.
All right. Next time I say I want to tell a story now, you're going to be like, nope.
Nope. All right. Doug is on.
Nope.
The bearded one. Kev Dog. Kev Dog, I hope I saw some stuff drying outside your house. I hope you didn't get too much water
Was
there.
Kevin's drawers outside on the line?
There was some stuff out on the line drying. Yep. Speaking of Tyler, Tyler's on. There's Frost.
Oh, man.
Where the fish at? Frost, you know where the fish is at. I showed you. Karrie's on. David's on. David was on the fish. I saw him there. There's Mike.
Oh, man.
Captain Susie's on there. Kevin from Ocala. At the drive-in. Catch y'all later. Okay.
Oh, wow. At the drive-in. How cool is that? I didn't even know those existed anymore.
Yeah. Damn, that's got songs popping in my head.
Is it PG-13?
know.
What's he watching? Is it dark enough? Yeah, it's dark enough to play that movie.
Yeah.
He's watching Twister and it's coming up over the hill.
Let's see. Jim from Jim's Jigs is on. There's Phil is driving back to Florida now. All right. Be careful, Phil. Let's see. No note from Tyler's cousin.
Oh, who said that?
Dale.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing because we were scared it was a bad one.
Let's see. Jerry says, hey, I heard John's potty mouth all weekend.
Who said that?
What?
Who said that?
Tyler did. You said you don't get upset and scream and holler anymore?
I may have. What did I do? Yeah, I may have. I had a bad day.
Let's see. Sam is on.
Tyler was making me net all their fish and everything. And bait their hooks and all that.
Yep, you were playing
I wasn't
captain.
catching anything.
Yeah.
I wasn't catching nothing. Tyler's like, hey,
since you're not catching nothing,
yeah,
go ahead
since
and bait
now
my
you're
hook.
not doing anything worth a crap here.
Kev Dog says they were wet and muddy.
Oh, his drawers were wet and muddy? That's not good.
Yeah. Ty is on. Michelle is on. There's Thomas. He says Snook are his favorite. All right. Patriots 10 says, I'm here to count the cuss words. Oh, no. One.
One down.
So far.
No. I can't believe I said that. That was really a boo-boo. That was a boo-boo. That's the only time I've ever done that. I did it. How many years did it take? That's pretty good for me.
I think we're knocking on 5 years,
Yeah,
John.
so 5 years before I dropped one. Oops.
5 years, John. 5 years.
Whoa. Oh, man.
I don't think I've F-bombed.
No,
I've dropped some others, but I don't think I've F-bombed.
That was the first.
Yeah.
That was the first. 5 years when I dropped one. My bad.
So there you
My
go.
bad.
All right, so John, we got some people watching now, so we'll go ahead and get started. First off, we want to say, hope everybody got through the storms and everything safely. We know a lot of people on the water, especially, have lost everything, flooded out, and that's a shame because storm-wise, we really didn't have much of a storm. We really lucked out, very little rain, very little wind for what it could have been for us. but that damn storm surge come in and just got
water is
everybody.
bad.
Yeah, so that
I saw aerial pictures today of Horseshoe.
oh yeah. Well, that's
Horseshoe is bad. Like they got wind.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Houses are no longer where they used to sit.
Yeah.
Vehicles are no longer where they used to sit. There is trash strewn from one end of that place to the other, and there is the marina's not there anymore. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. So
I've been selling. I'm trying. If you're buying from me, bear with me. I'm running to pick up all the material I can find. I'm selling it like hotcakes. I'm not.
Yeah.
If a little old lady comes in, I'm just hooking them up. I don't even care. I'm not playing the gouge thing. We're all trying to help everybody we can. We've been straight through 5 days now, no lunches. We've been in the store just literally about ready to pass out, trying to help people get their stuff.
So John works in Chiefland that got hit a little bit, you know, not
really.
too bad, but I mean they got hit a little bit, but I mean I guess you kind of also probably service maybe into that Perry
I am
area.
selling. We dropped off stuff. Bert worked till 6, 7 o'clock at night, leaving the store with loads of stuff to take up there to drop off to them guys. He drove down to a guy's house and he said it was nothing but the trees are just like a battlefield, you know. But 90% of the power is back on in Perry. As bad as they got hit, and the crews are working hard. Like we've seen just crews people coming in here that are really busting their butts. They're up early, they're being directed, and they're going, and it's like a small town heroic type thing with these guys. They're amazing. Yeah, people have been taking them drinks, food, cooking for them. They've been giving away dinners. I mean, it's amazing what happens in a small town. I mean, I say that like that's something, a song or something, but it's true.
Yeah. Well, that's like I said, unfortunately, I know a lot of our tailors live
I know.
close to the water, which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great that you live on the water, and that's what everybody strives for. But when crap like this happens,
it's the worst.
You know, that's
water is powerful.
Unfortunately, you know that's always the threat that could happen, and it got a lot of people here in Yankeetown. It got a lot of people on Crystal River,
Homosassa,
Homosassa,
Horseshoe Beach.
Our friends that do the Friday night fish talk.
All the way to Perry.
Ozella Keys Marina is toast. So we wish them the best. We hope they kind of get back up and going, you know, as quick as they can, you know, over there. We could sit here and name drop all our tailors that I know that were affected, but just right off the top of my head, from what I've seen, you know, just too many, you know, because if we start naming them, somebody get they get the feelings that they, you know, they didn't get. But I mean, a lot of our tailors had some posts of, you know, water in their house, water damage, just, you know, so we feel for you. We obviously, for everybody's safety and everything, we just didn't do the show last week. Crystal River, Citrus County, I guess, convinced me that it was in my best interest, you know, to leave. And I've never left for a storm, but where we live near the hospital there, if we get a lot of rain, you know, you'll flood. So we didn't get a lot of rain, we didn't get a lot of wind, and I wasn't worried about the storm surge where we were at. So we came back almost immediately on Wednesday and just had a few limbs down and, you know, minor cleanup. So I was very, very fortunate where I was at. I think you said you lost power for a brief amount of time.
We
lost
you were
very
our power for 4 hours the day before on that lightning storm, more so than I did on the hurricane an hour and a half. I mean, you hate to say you're lucky because you're not really lucky because your friends may have lost everything they have, you know, and it's expensive to buy brand new refrigerators, brand new washers, brand new dryers, brand new. I mean, you go out and buy a sofa right now. A sofa's $1,000. Sure. You know, a refrigerator's $2,000. You're not talking about money that just lays around for you to get your stuff saved, to get your power back on. You've got to rip off all of the drywall. You've got to pull all the receptacles, all the plugs, and then you take a chance of when they turn the power back on your house, it catches on fire, and you lose your whole place, which happened. They don't understand how this works.
Going on in Cedar Key.
They don't get it. They popped all. I mean, and then the inspectors come out on some of these places now. They have to put their service 20 foot above the ground now. So that means you have to build a deck 10 to 12 feet high that somebody can get up there to get to the power, to turn it off. So you're putting another $4,000 or $5,000 in wood to build your service back up, and then you're putting out another $4 or $5 grand for that. So you're talking lots of money here.
Bonnie, is everybody going to lose their insurance?
Gosh, yeah. Are we all getting canceled now? Oh, man.
Oh, that's crazy. But, yeah, shoot. I had, that's, so if any of our tailors out there listening, I've got a love seat that's in pretty good condition, just in the garage. If anybody needs furniture or anything like that, I'm willing to donate, you know, a love seat. I mean, it isn't much, but I've got one sitting in the garage that's just been sitting there, needs to be used. So if anybody that was affected by that needs a love seat, please reach out and
back the truck up and load it.
We'll get that we'll get that gone.
Get her out of there.
So,
comes with 2 free dogs, a cat, and a chicken. And you must take the package.
Gotta take it off.
It's a package deal.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Bonnie says she's collecting items, donations at her office to distribute to Citrus and Levy County. Well, there you go. Well, awesome, Bonnie. Awesome. That's great. So, yeah, if you could use that love seat, you know, by all means, let us know, because it's just sitting in our garage. We're not using it. So
there's no more love for the love seat in Eric's garage. It needs a new place to have love.
It hadn't been loved on in a long time.
Yeah, there you go. It needs new love.
So there you go. All right, John. Well, let's get off the sad note. Like I said, we're glad for the most part. You know, everybody is safe and you can replace things. You know,
as long as people are alive, that's all that matters.
All
the other stuff will come.
So, John, obviously we weren't here last week, so we got to kind of cover ground on things that we missed for last week and in the start, I guess, of this go round as well. But the redfish contest is over at Captain's Cove Outfitters. Yep. It's over, and winners were selected. So who did we have, John? We had, I can't even see it. It was,
I get it.
Go read me
I'm on it, man.
I just need the first places, John.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it was Chris for the adults, right?
Chris Dunning.
Chris Dunning's for the adults, and
Second.
Yeah, well, what's the kids first?
Parker.
Parker. Yeah, we don't do kids' last names. There we go. So
Parker,
there we go.
Kaylee, John.
There you go. Yep, there we go. So Parker, Kaylee, John.
And then Chris, Mary Lee, and Josh Grissom.
So Mary Lee and Josh came in second, or second and third in the adult category there.
And
so
only .3 and .20 separated the winners.
Very, very close race. So big shout out to Captain's Cove for doing that in the first place.
Yes.
I know that was probably over $2 grand. Yeah, over $2 grand.
A lot of stuff.
And prizes given away not just to the adult category, but the kids as well. So big shout out to Captain's Cove for doing that. And I guess the next one will be the Cobia contest again.
Probably.
Yeah, probably next year. You know,
Yep, that'll probably be the next
awesome.
one.
There we go. All right, John. Moving right along now, hitting our stride, getting on the happy notes. All right, so coming up, benefit for Matthew Bornman there. Brian Sims from Fat Boy Jigs is putting on a raffle to help out his nephew right here. Winning, basically, you could win fishing charters and some other awesome prizes. Fishing charters include Lickety Split Fishing Charters, Renegade Sport Fishing, A-Lure Charters, Hefty Zozella Adventures, Windy Day 2 fishing charters, a super secret to be announced charter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Panama.
And some other cool prizes like these, not hacky sack boards, what the hell? Cornhole boards.
Cornholio.
There you go. So pretty cool things. They sell these tickets. You can get them directly from Brian. You can reach out to Brian Sims on Facebook, or you can get them at most of the bait shops in the Crystal River area, I think, are selling those. So
Nice.
they're $50 a ticket, and we will draw the winners coming up this month. Let's see. I think we're going to do it maybe on the 20th this month. So get out there, buy some tickets. All right, John. Moving right along. We're kind of out of sync, you know. We didn't have the show last week, you know, just kind of out of the loop. But you know what?
Cussing, we're getting our way back in the groove. Tell me if that don't bring it back.
It's the first of the month, so you know that's got to be Blackwater Fishing Club. And to my understanding,
No
and
club.
Kevin, no club?
I don't think we're meeting.
No, I don't know.
They canceled it.
Kev Dog, you're on. Let us know.
I think they canceled it.
You're the president of the Blackwater Fishing Club.
Maybe that's why I saw that, and I didn't think we were going to have trivia, because I saw something and I was like, well, then we must not be having trivia if they're canceling the fishing club.
Huh. All right.
But I mean, I think I saw him make a post that they had canceled the meeting and the tournament.
Yeah, because
But I could be wrong.
the meeting should be tomorrow, because that would be the first Thursday.
I think it's canceled.
And Kev Dog says canceled. All
Okay.
right.
I thought I saw something. Maybe that's why I thought there was no trivia. My brain wasn't working right.
There we go.
It never works anyways, but that time it really fell.
Yep. Sorry, y'all. No problem, Kevin.
Yep.
I mean, we just had a hurricane, bro. We'll let you slide on this one.
He gets a month off.
We're gonna let you slide. But what we won't let you slide on is slipping out on them shallow water grouper trips or the offshore grouper trips. If you want to get out there in this limited window, John, to go
this
get
very
some
small
grouper.
window of gag catching.
Yep. Give us a call at 352-220-3206, and we'll do what we can to put some grouper in the boat for you. Well, you'll put the grouper in the boat. We just drive the boat. But we'll either go out shallow in the Shasta McNasty, or we'll take you out a little bit deeper on the Lickety Split right there. So give us a call. We'll get you out there. Do some fishing, John. You been doing any fishing?
I have.
Good for you.
Yep.
All
One
right.
day I did good. One day I did bad. Can't park on one day. I just wasn't my day that day. Yep.
Well, you were just wore out from the day before.
That's what it was. Tyler had wore me out.
Yeah.
He does that.
Wow. Thomas says we caught over 60 gags on Sunday.
Whoa. What's the number? Where are you fishing at?
Were any of the 60 keepers?
Yes. And how deep were you? And what was the coordinates? And can you do a captain's corner and tell us exactly what we want to hear?
Yep. We were using this for bait. I was using this much weight. I was using this weighted leader.
Exactly. A little of everything, sir.
Oh, Lordy. Well, speaking of teaching you how to fish, John, let's go to Captain's Corner right here, and let's see what Jessica has to say.
She's going to tell us about gags.
There you go.
Jessica, Captain's Corner. Probably won't happen this week since we have a hurricane coming tomorrow. Storms are coming in a little bit in the Gulf right now. And I guess back at land too. Using shrimp with a split shot 7 on my Daiwa rod. He's a keeper. We're gonna keep it. Got a nice sheep head too. That line.
Good job there, Jessica. So they don't all get released, Sean.
Yep, she's eating that one. He got a redfish blackening.
Yep. I think that boat gets 2 in the cooler, and then the rest get to go home.
That's right. Yep. 2 in the cooler. Oh, man. You got to keep your fish cold in the heat.
I filmed a Captain's Corner, but it was the wrong way. No, Thomas, no!
I was excited with 60 grouper.
Yep. Speaking of which, let us explain how you do. So, Captain's Corner, everybody is the captain of their own vessel, right? So, all we want is basically a localized fishing report of where you were fishing, i.e., Jessica was just fishing the Ozello area. She was using X bait. She was using this type of rod, so on and so forth. The weather was coming. Just a basic fishing report, 15 to 30 seconds. Film it with your camera like this, not in the vertical, in the horizontal, so it's more of the HD, presentation, because that's how we do the show in the HD format, not the vertical TikTok crap that's out there nowadays. And send it, John. Where are we going to send it to? We're going to send it to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you could text it to 352-220-3206, and then we'll get you on the show, and you'll be YouTube famous for, a moment.
Yep.
Whatever that gets you.
Yeah. High definition. That's what it gets you.
All right, John. But this week, not only do we have one.
No, we got another.
We've got 2.
Oh, wow.
We got 2 Captain's
Couple
Corners.
people went fishing.
Let's see if I can hit this button and see what happens.
Captain's Corner here today, fishing with none other than Eric Hasty, Chassis McNasty Fishing. Got this beautiful red, don't know how big it is, hadn't measured it yet. Probably 30 or so inches. The bait was compliments of birthday girl Stacy Hasty right there, catching the ladyfish. So ladyfish cut bait, big old red, Rodney the rod holder.
That was the wrong button.
That was the beat button that you missed earlier.
The funny thing is let me see. Will it start over if I hit? Okay, that canceled it. Good. I was gonna say because that's gonna loop and it's gonna play something else in just a second. I saved it, John. I saved it. So, good job, Bobby. I might have saw that fish get caught.
Oh,
I might have. Yeah. So,
did you netted it?
probably.
No.
I don't even remember now.
No.
Either I did or Captain Susie took net duty and then she went to town on it. Well, either way, I was playing.
Did Susie catch a big one?
I was playing lazy captain on that trip. You know, it was. We'll talk about it here.
They call that free captain.
You know. Yeah. No, I got a sandwich, John.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Susie made you a sandwich?
No, but Publix did.
Oh, God.
And it was good.
I didn't think Trophy Weiss made sandwiches, but
Well,
hey.
she doesn't. No, she got it from Publix.
Oh, dang. Smart Trophy Wife.
And she got some kind of fancy ass cake for Stacy.
Oh, really?
Because it was her birthday and
Colored?
it was colored. It
Colored
was chocolate.
chocolate?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
nice.
like chocolate to the point where it hurt.
Ooh, that's sweet.
It was. Ooh.
You need milk? You need milk?
That was mentioned.
Oh, I was going to say, that's when a cake is like that, it's milky. You need the milk.
So she gave me, and it was the tiniest little piece.
She
and I'm
knew.
like, wow.
I think she
okay.
knew. She knew what was
and
going to
I
happen.
could barely finish.
Yeah, she knew how rich it was. Yep. That's when you know how rich it is. They give you a small piece, they're like, all right, try to eat that.
I mean, it hurt my teeth.
That's some serious sugar right there. That's some sugar.
Oh, Lordy. But yeah, we'll talk about that trip coming up. But, John, I got to point out that if you like the type of entertainment we're giving you here on a Wednesday night, we ask that you go ahead, break down now, hit that subscribe button, John. Punch that little fish right there. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Nah. Just hit the like button and share this video. Get it out there.
I got it.
Bam!
It didn't work. Turned the dang phone off.
You broke it. It
didn't work.
Our newest subscriber is I'm Rex, or I am Rex. I'm not sure exactly how that is, so we appreciate that being on there. You know, and over in another little section right there is our tip section. Team Captain's Cove gave us $1 a week or two ago.
Who the
right
heck
there.
are they?
I'm guessing it's Tyler, since Tyler's the one that ever
Who the heck are they?
tips us on a regular basis right there. So that's what's down there on the bottom, showing our newest subscriber and our newest tipper. That's gonna be nasty. That's melted. Oh, poor Kit Kat.
I don't know where that came from.
You can't abuse Kit Kats like that, John.
I'm telling you.
Susie says public subs for the win.
Yes,
hell
public
yeah.
subs are good. I
You
can't wait till they come out with their cranberry sauce again. I love their sub with cranberry on it. Oh, it's good stuff.
I don't know that I've had that one, John.
Oh, man. It's coming up for turkey season. You
That's
get your
good
turkey
stuff.
sub with cranberry. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they only have it then.
I know you buy
It's
them.
good.
I know you buy them crappy triangle sandwiches from the Jiffy store.
those are gross.
with the. No, you said you like
Which
them.
one?
The ones with the cranberry on it. The
Oh,
little
yeah.
triangle,
No, those are,
you
that's
know,
actually
whatever.
the only one that company makes that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. It's chicken cranberry.
I mean, those are things that I like, but
yeah, it's
envision
good.
it in a
Jiffy
thing that I
Store
know that I'm
sandwich,
going to eat and
that's
have the
almost
trust.
like Jiffy Store
Yeah.
sushi, man. Whoa, you're living on the edge.
Oh man.
Oh
yeah.
man, you get out on the boat and you're like, ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
get out there on the boat and be like, there's something
Drop me
wrong
off
with the
at
world
the
today.
island.
All right, John, it's time of the show to talk about our favorite insurance lady, Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got your quote from Bonnie yet, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. Either her or one of her very capable staff will get you the quote that you need to hopefully entice you over to State Farm.
Yeah, because the lines are back open now. You can't write policies during storms, but the storm's gone. So get your policy in quick before the next storm arrives.
Well, Bonnie, our policy's been
yeah, our policy's being written.
We don't want to write checks. Our
you know what?
can't cash.
You know what they're doing? They're watching the first 3 digits of the phone number. If it's coast number, we're not here right now. We're sorry. We'll get back to you.
It's from a 352 number.
If it's a coast number, I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
Man, oh, man, oh, man. So, John, we've been talking about it for a little while, but it's like almost here now.
What is it?
Bonnie's tournament.
Oh, yeah. At times, man, it's almost Christmas. Did
October
I just say
7th.
that out loud?
You did.
It's almost Christmas, bro.
A month away, John.
Yes.
October 7th.
Yes.
Bonnie's been putting a lot of work into this thing. And she's had a lot of time to get it out. Sponsors. I mean, you know, this is going to be big. Saturday, October 7th. Man, look this thing up. If you're not signed up for it yet, do it. Go to Fishing for Freedom Tournament on Facebook. You can get more information on that. But that thing is almost here.
I'm going to win it.
You could.
I'm going to win it.
Oh, we've got a Bonnie report right here. She says,
win it.
yes, we are riding. Not going anywhere.
That's right.
Not effing leaving.
Yeah. Don't do the other one. Don't do the other one.
We're not leaving.
We're staying. Oh, good.
Favorite line from Wolf of Wall Street or whatever the Wolf of Wall.
That was Leonardo.
Yeah, there you go.
I like when he called that guy and told him about that stock for sale. He's like, how much do you want me to say? Oh, man.
Bonnie says, get registered ASAP to guarantee your shirt size.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
Nice.
Get in there.
Nice.
Get in there and get a shirt, but don't look to win any money because I'm winning the tournament.
Go win it all.
I know when I'm going to win, and you've heard it right here. I'm going to win it.
Does it look bad when the sponsors win?
I don't care.
Well, speaking of sponsors, John, you know, Bonnie sponsors us, and in turn, we're trying to help her out any way we can. Our contest, our Bonnie's contest for this last month was basically come into Captain's Cove, buy a little trinket or something. Didn't have to be fantastic, whatever, and throw it in a bucket, take a picture, send it to us, and boom, you get your name drawn for this awesome pair of Danco pliers.
They're in there. I haven't stolen them yet.
Sweet Danco knife set right here.
There's some butter knives in there. They're in there.
This is pretty cool because you get 3 knives and a carrying case for all of it. So, you know,
keep it nice and clean on the boat.
I mean, right there, right? I mean, $100 prize package right there, John.
All for buying something little and sticking it in a box to give back.
So, we had a little bit of participation in it.
Same people?
We had Casey.
Oh.
We had Dale.
Oh.
We had Denise.
Oh.
And I'm sorry for those people because we had Jessica.
Oh. Small snap.
Yep. So,
that's a little snap.
So, so everybody's name is in there as many times as they, donated items. And they are in this bucket.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So Casey, you know how many times you put something in the bucket.
Yeah.
Dale, Denise, you know how many times you put something in the bucket. And Jessica,
oh boy,
you know how many times you put
stuff in the bucket.
So,
deja who?
Dale, Denise, and
Casey. Sorry, sorry.
I have tried to print these and cut them as evenly sized as possible to give
them a chance.
Denise, Dale, and Casey a
chance. So you're saying there's a chance? 1 in a million.
For those who don't know Jessica or have never seen our show before, Jessica wins a lot.
Jessica has a small What do you call store at her own house? They go, what are we going to fish with today? With the earnings and the winnings that Jessica has done. What knife are we going to use today? Oh, man.
There we go. All right, John. You ready
All
to...
right, let's see if Jessica's magnetic to John's hand.
All right.
Here we go. Here goes nothing.
They're not very big, so just make sure you grab one.
I can tell. God, where is it? Golly. Wait a minute. I ain't got one yet.
Oh.
I got one.
All right.
You're right. They're tiny. Oh, no. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! When he said tiny, I couldn't even read it. I can't. Can you see that?
Oh, Lordy. Congratulations, Dale.
Look at how tiny they are. I couldn't even get one out of the bucket. Jeez, look at them all in there. There's a lot of them in there. They're still coming out. Oh, man. Wow.
So that one fell. So there was...
So Dale got one over on...
there's a Jessica.
It's so tiny.
There's a Jessica.
There's
a Jessica.
Wow. This is going to go down in history.
There's a Jessica. There's a Jessica. There's a Jessica. There's a Jessica.
Oh, man. There's a Jessica.
A Denise.
She was in it for the win.
A Dale. A Casey.
So Dale was the least one in there.
A Dale. A Casey.
Dale.
A Dale.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
Another Dale.
Funny stuff, man.
A Jessica.
Jeez.
A Jessica.
Jeez.
A Jessica. A Jessica.
Wow.
A Dale.
A Dale. A Dale.
Another Dale. A Jessica.
Golly. I didn't
Denise.
need that. How did she not win?
A Denise.
Yep.
And a Jessica.
Wow.
So I don't know what the odds in that are,
The
John.
odds, the odds were against them.
Dale, congratulations.
Wow.
Jessica says I have 5 fillet sets.
Yeah. Golly. Well, Dale, it's your one chance down Cherry Hill to beat Jessica. The one time down Cherry Hill. Oh, that's good stuff right
That's
there.
awesome.
Wowzer, man.
So everything that Casey, Denise, Dale, and Jessica donated, and even John donated a print.
Oh, yeah, I got a print in there. Cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is all going to aid in giving things away at Bonnie's tournament. You know, big shout out. Thank you much for Bonnie and everything that she does.
And I've got a tackle box, too, out in the truck, too.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, you're going to put it in the bucket this
Yes.
month because Bonnie and Doug said, do it again. So we're going to keep it going.
Yeah, do it again.
This month, you're going to win
Oh, wow.
a stainless steel 14.5-inch hook remover.
Now, how do I participate? Because I need one of those.
And a very nice Calcutta bag.
Oh,
there
man.
You go.
I got to get in on this. I'm going to go ahead and here. Look, a scallop knife. We'll start it off. The clammer knife.
Yeah.
We're going to start it off. There
you go.
I want my name in there.
So all you got to do is come into Captain's Cove and buy it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be extravagant, guys. Could be a bait, could
anything.
be a bobber, could be anything.
Yep.
Take a picture of it, send it to me, let me know. They've got a bucket behind the counter right here that's for Bonnie's tournament, and they'll put the items in the bucket. So we're doing it again for this month. So we really do appreciate it.
That'll make a nice little raffle
And it's
bucket.
going to make a nice from We Be Tailing Tailors, presentation, or she can, give it out however she needs to give it out.
however
But
they do it.
that's going to be pretty neat. So thank you, Bonnie, and thank you, Tyler, and Taylor's for participating in that.
Taylor's.
It's a tongue twister. It could happen.
is.
It could happen. All right, there we go. Well, John, after that laughing, my head hurts. so let's take a break and hear a word from Salt Life. Here we go. So John was just sitting here counting all the names. Like, that's almost 30 names.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, wow. All right. Gunner says hi. Bonnie says, we rock. Are you all rock? Somebody's rocking.
Who's rocking?
Bonnie says, y'all.
I watched this lady in this truck. You know how they do the hair? When the bass, their hair moves.
Oh, yeah.
So they had Van Halen playing.
Nice.
And it kicked, it did that one kick and that two kick, and her hair went. And then it hit, and her hair went. I was like, that was pretty cool. Because you never hear rock. It's always bass, you know? But that rock rocked her. She was like, oh.
I appreciate the rock. I love me some Van Halen.
Yeah, Van Halen's awesome. I forgot about that song, too. I was like, oh, yeah.
Ooh. Well, John, you know this is the point in the show where we give away 20% off your next saltlife.com order by giving you a one-time and one-time use code only. Basically, that means you go to saltlife.com, pick out what you want to order, and we give you this code. And if you're the first one to use it, you get 20% off your whole order. And sometimes, just sometimes, the code resembles what we're talking about.
Matches the hatch.
Yeah, there we go. So get ready to write, John. Here we go.
Let's see.
Tonight's code is CC20MZPJKP. All right. One more time. CC20MZPJKP.
Pro John King loves
peanuts.
Pro John King loves peanuts. Because we already did the one cuss word. Oh no, pronouns.
Yeah, pronouns. Yeah. You know we don't talk stuff like that on the show.
Never.
Bill, what's going on? Thanks for joining the show, buddy. There we go. All right, big shout out to Salt Life for supporting Wlasiuk McNasty Fishing, and by proxy, we be Tailin. So, John, let's get into a little trips here. So, I may have my days screwed up because it was a holiday weekend, all that good stuff. But I've got this as a Saturday trip. Did you fish Saturday? Or did you do Sunday? I like I said, I know I'm kind of probably
Saturday and Monday.
Okay, well there we go. Well,
no Sunday.
All right, well here's Saturday.
That's Saturday.
Yep. So you went out with, or you got invited, I guess, to go fish with Tyler, or invited yourself, or however it worked. You went.
He called me because another guy backed out on him.
Yep. There you go. So. Looks like you guys got on some fish, and I'm liking the triple tail, John. Getting some triple tail action out there.
We saw a 17 to 20 pound triple tail, and he disappeared on us. We rode right by him, and we thought we were going to have a chance, and he said, "That's Tyler. I don't trust him. He's going to eat me. I'm out of here." And he bolted.
And he was gone.
He was like, "That John guy, I could possibly let him catch me, take a photo, and let me go." But he said, that Tyler guy was sitting up in that tower looking down at me going, yum, 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 yum. And he was like, oh, no. That's what I told Tyler. I said, that fish scared him.
Yeah. And then I guess you got to go again with your bride there on Monday. And looks like you guys got on some nice redfish right there. And redfish seem to be out, John.
There's a couple around.
There's a few.
Yep. We had to drive past Cedar Key to get them, but we found them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we did some driving.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we were up there in the other people's neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to change it up.
Did you see any of the woods out there? Were there woods still there in Cedar Key?
Yeah. Everything seemed pretty good out there. I mean, there was some stuff floating around out there, some debris, but it was pretty bad. Not too bad.
Yeah. And guys, speaking of debris, just... there is still lots of debris out there.
Be careful.
In the rivers, whether you're in Crystal River, Yankeetown, the Withlacoochee, any of these rivers still have a lot of debris in them. A lot of dock pilings, all kind of stuff is still out there. Markers are laying down. Speaking of which, John, I completely forgot about this until you said this, but yesterday, running out, we were in 55 foot of water, and I thought I saw one of those red balloons that you see out on the water, occasionally, Disney World balloons, birthday balloons or whatever, and we're running, and I'm like, man, is that a balloon? And as we got closer, it wasn't a balloon. It was the orange or red triangle off of the pylon was out. It made it that far already out there to 55 foot.
Whoa,
you know,
it
so
was floating?
At night, that would have been bad. Yeah. But fortunately, I was able to see it. Thought it was a balloon, and then it wasn't. Dude, we were getting away from that son of a gun.
Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near it.
Yeah, so
no chances on that. No.
Yeah, so there is stuff out there. So just
be careful.
If you're gonna go fishing, please be careful. There's already been people lower units messed up.
Yeah,
bottom of the boats totally
holes,
screwed. You know, so yeah, there's some things going on. So be careful. Let's see, what do we got right here? So this was earlier. This might have been probably even for last week. Took Stacy out, and we just put a killing on the reds right there. But we figured this was from the week before. We didn't want to put all the pictures up. Had Sam and his wife out, and they put an absolute killing on the reds. We went offshore a little bit and got on some red grouper, hogfish, grunts, triggers, all that good stuff. That was lots of fun. It was Michelle's birthday. So Michelle's birthday trip, we went out and they put a hurting on all the reds. John, I went scalloping. Yeah. Two days in a row, we had a group of 12. It was Sam and I were supposed to take these folks out, but as we got started on the first day, Sam's boat had a little bit of trouble, so we made some phone calls, and Captain Vincent stepped up and helped us out. So Vincent had his boat, I had my boat, and we had these guys pretty much right after that, the weekend after the storm. Water was very dirty interior-wise, but once we got out to the scallop grounds, it was clean, crystal clear.
Yeah, we seen that.
We were able to, both days, each boat got a 5-gallon bucket full, so 10 gallons per, each boat, or per the two boats for each day, so 20 gallons over 2 days,
Nice.
not a bad
So
little
they're out
haul.
there.
They were happy, yeah.
The scallop season's still open?
I was happy, yeah. It's open till later this month,
Wow.
yeah.
Crazy.
Is it still open? No, we were breaking the law.
I'm talking after. Still,
yeah,
still got some time to go.
Still going, still going. Yep.
We were plucking mollusk.
And then what did we do? Oh, we were offshore. This was yesterday when we saw the marker, and we caught a bunch of little grouper. We caught grunts and reds and all that, and we got into some Cove, and this was the only picture I took all day. But still a good time. Had some fun. And then Monday, Susie wanted to take Stacy and have a little birthday thing on the boat, and so we had Captain Susie and Bobby and his daughter and Stacy and
correct me if I'm wrong, but there's 3 captains on that boat.
Yes, probably soon to be 4.
Wow.
So there you go. So and John, we got on the reds.
Yeah.
Imagine that. so
there's lots of captains on that boat.
The reds are still out there. If you want to get on the reds, give us a call at 352-220-3206. And hell, we'll get you out there. Donald, what's been going on? Been a while. Welcome back. Glad to see you back on the show. All right. Let's see here. We're nailing, John. We got to get to it. It's getting late.
It's getting late.
I'm starving.
Right along. Yeah,
I'm
hungry.
starving. Let's where are we at? Talk about Sonny's here real quick.
Right into food.
Yep. Speaking of food, Josh and Militia McCall, they got a place right here in Yankeetown. They've got several Sonny's locations. We'll be giving away some Sonny platter certificates here in a little bit. They did a lot for Yankeetown, here over the past, since the hurricane and everything. Big shout out to them and everything that they do. They're givers, so great people. So go out there and support Sonny's if you get an opportunity. Let's see. Spotted by John. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
We spotted Stacy. She was doing a little shore fishing from the barge canal.
That girl right there knows how to fish.
She does.
She always goes out there and catches fish. People go to that same spot she's at and catch nothing. She goes out there and catches a snook, a drum, a redfish, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, of course the fish are here.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, there you go. And then we spotted I actually saw this all happening live in person almost. They were real close to where we were fishing and got to see this happen. That was David's group right there, and they were all hooked up at the same time. So
nice.
That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
And then Samuel, you know, still out there showing us that there are snook, John. There are snook to be caught. It's not all redfish.
He likes sniping those snook.
Yeah. And speaking of that, John, we're going to talk about that because it's snook season, and you can keep them little son of a guns now.
If you can find a slot one.
There are some big ones out there.
It's amazing how this works.
That's not how any of this works.
Did you know the studies they do don't count the fish? The studies that they do to make the seasons are, when are the snook be the biggest? Make the season during that. when
are they least likely
to eat? When are they over
eat?
slot? Take the seasons, and then that's when you do it. When are they less likely to be in here? That's the season that we put it on that.
Yep.
That's all. That's the only kind of stuff they do. Is when can you not catch a fish and keep it?
Patriot Stan says, boat full of captains. That is correct.
That was a boat full of captains.
How are we doing on the cuss words? Are we still just at one?
We're still just at one. We're at one.
He's supposed to be counted.
Yep, just one. The demographics are bad. Oh man.
It's a good thing we do this show late at night.
I'm telling you,
no
that
children
way
would be watching
that
this.
way there's no kids, and then the YouTube people are asleep, so they didn't catch that one.
All right, so let's see. So, John, how do you go about catching a snook this time of year?
So, me, personally, I use spin and reel combo. I fish them on the bottom with a knocker rig with about 4 foot of, I've upgraded to 60 to 80 pound fluorocarbon.
They'll bite that?
Yep, no problem. They don't care. Even the redfish bite it. And I go and catch mullet, live mullet.
Somebody gave me a little hell for using 40.
Wow.
This week. I'm not going to mention any names.
I'm going to tell you right now, 40 will get you in trouble with the fish I'm chasing. If you think 40 works, you're going to be very upset when you hook one of these, because they'll take that 40 and eat it. But I take and I catch anywhere from 7 to 12 inch long mullet, and I fish them on the bottom with a knocker rig on a circle hook with about 4 foot of leader line. I'm using 40 to 50 pound braid, 65 pound braid even, and big fluorocarbon. But we're chasing neon rainbows. I mean, I'm chasing 50-inch fish. So I really don't care if the smaller ones hit or not, because I'm not really looking for those. I'm looking for picture fish to let them go. Now, I have found out that if you can't catch live bait, and they love big pinfish. You get a big pinfish on there like that, they'll also smoke those. But I have found that cutting up a mullet or cut mullet, fished on the bottom in a nice big chunk, or ladyfish, they'll eat that, and they love it.
Oh, yeah.
So you can get away with cut bait. You know, you don't have to have live bait. So I'm not a lure thrower for them. I don't, I'm a bait and waiter. I mean, I am what I am. I can't not tell a lie. And that's how I catch them. And that's that.
So,
that's a wrap.
So, earlier this week, our tides have been low this week.
Very
low tide.
Yeah.
So when it's low tide like that, it's hard for me to get out and get the finger mullet, that size, that 6 to 7 inch mullet that you're looking for. But got out, got, dozen and a half, whatever the case might be. It's sometimes twice throughout the day, go through your bait, go back, get more, whatever the case might be. And it's been tough. On Monday's trip, it was tough getting the bait, but we got it. The smaller reds, and when I say smaller, keeper size, 24 to the 27, they were eating the mullet. Our biggest redfish, cut ladyfish.
Yeah, cut ladyfish.
I mean, that was the cut ladyfish was just the big one said, I'm lazy, I guess I'm just gonna come eat this one and not get the one that swims around.
So I'll tell you, if you catch ladyfish that are 7, 8 to 10 inches long, and use them whole live, a snook will smoke that thing.
Yeah.
If you can keep them alive on the hook. Now they're very not hardy fish, but you might get 2 or 3 casts out of them before they die. But I'm gonna tell you right now, a ladyfish, a snook, will smoke that sucker.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Smoke it.
No. So
then hold on.
other means other than baiting and waiting, what do rocks like? Or what do rocks like? What does Snook like? They like rocks.
That's
right. They hang around and they
like
ambush
rocks with bait.
around rocks.
Yep, rocks with bait.
I might know who was giving Eric grief on the 40-pound.
Who dat?
Well, I said I wasn't mentioning any names, but if you
start with a TW. Start with a TW. Trophy wife.
Oh.
TW. Is that old TW going at it again?
I think the comment might have been something along, what are you going to catch with that?
A big fish.
Biggest fish of the day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Biggest fish of the day. Some people like to play with fire. We like to play with something that's going to land the fish.
Yeah. So that was, and again, we talked about this on episodes past of, that we're targeting those big reds. Use a little bit heavier tackle, use the heavier rod, catch it, get it in, take your picture, and release. And that's we preach it, and that's what we do.
Yeah, you want to land that fish as fast as possible. The drag taking and all that you got two problems with that.
Yeah,
it's called bull shark.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
and those bull sharks have been hanging out with the schools of reds.
Right.
And if you take a big old sow red that you've caught and you wear her down and you release her and she swims all fine, that bull shark's waiting there with his mouth wide open and he tags her. And that's no good.
We've been very fortunate the last couple of days that we haven't seen any shark sign, anything to that effect. Now, 2 weeks ago, the sharks were all over the place. If you didn't get that fish in, he was ate. So
if you see bubbles coming up from the bottom, you know what that is, right?
The
shark
farting.
burping. The shark burping after he ate that redfish. Burp. And that poor redfish just went, they gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. they get ate so quick they don't even feel it.
I mean, it's fast.
So,
oh, geez.
But a lot of the same tactics that we're using for the redfish, you can use exactly for the snook.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, fishing for redfish the way that we're fishing for them, you will get snook as well.
Yep.
It's just typically I change the area of where I'm at, more precise. Instead of a whole area, I'm looking for that rock. I know that I've caught snook on this rock in the past. I know they're going to be there. This go round, the snook always like a particular,
they like
rock,
specific
so where
areas.
I have caught snook before is where I'm going to go, catch snook again, so that's.
You've caught a snook in a spot. I promise you later on there'll be another snook on that spot. Now, they're very possessive creatures.
Now, John has his method of bait and weight, which is very, very effective.
Did you say boring?
No, well, not necessarily. If you plan your trip in accordance with the tide,
you're
and
good.
know it's your rock, that the fish will be there in between, give or take a certain amount of time. Baiting and waiting is perfectly fine, and you can even do that as a guide because you're going to time it out and it's going to work out for you. If you just get up early, go fishing, and you may have to sit there 6 hours before it's right. It's hard fishing for a charter captain.
Charter captains, it doesn't work. No, that does. Explaining to them that, it's going to happen. Bear with me.
So, in that aspect, yes, we do throw twitch bait lures. We've talked about the Tommy lure until we're blue in the face. A lot of people like the Tommy lure that you could purchase right here at, Captain's Cove. Just ask for the Tommy lure. A Jim's jig, glow is fantastic. If you don't have the DOA glow, use a large shrimp and work that shrimp, throw that shrimp and work it like an artificial. I've caught many a shrimp that way. Use as heavy a leader as you think you can get away with. If you're not getting the bites artificial,
then drop it.
Drop it and until maybe you kind of start to get the bite, and if you find that you're losing them, go back up, in steps, But that's
I would really never go below 30 for a snook because they're gill plate fish, they're teethy fish, they're strong, they inhale baits, so your line gets in the lips of their mouth and it's hard.
Oh yeah.
And it just rubs, and they head for the rocks, and they head for the boat, they head for the trolling motor, and they head for the motor.
Yeah.
take your pick of which one he's going to do to you. He's going to do one of those.
Sure.
I promise you, every time.
So, have I caught snook on 20-pound throwing a jig head and a shrimp? Of course.
Yep.
Can you? Yes. Is it my normal? No. When I was in that situation, I wasn't snook fishing. I was looking for that red, that trout, you know, that flounder, whatever the case may be. I wasn't looking for that 40 at the time.
Yeah,
you know?
and it just happened.
So, but being a skilled angler that I am, I was able to
fish. Yeah. I can land said fish.
Yeah, no. Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
I landed a tarpon the other day on 10-pound fluorocarbon.
I did
20-pound fluorocarbon and 10-pound braid with Tyler.
I saw the story and I saw the fish jumping.
Fish,
yeah.
An hour. We touched the leader 4 times. Yeah. Tyler touched the fish. He rubbed the fish, but that fish did not want his mouth going anywhere near Tyler's hand. I can promise you that. And I did not have the wherewithal to pull on that fish because it was wearing the fluorocarbon out. What happened?
He said, "You guys are good to go. I told YouTube." John said bull shark, not the other word, so we're still at 1. That's good stuff.
That is good stuff. Bull shark. Yep. He was ready to count 2, and he's a shark.
Yeah. So John, coming up this Friday, I'm excited because we're going to be doing a little trip, or when I say we, I'm going to be doing a trip with Joe of Q8.
Nice.
Aquatic Nutrition, and we're going to be throwing these Q8 baits and trying to dig up some snook or redfish or whatever. So we're real excited about that, and hopefully that all comes together and that works out real well for us. So may have a new trick up our sleeve, come after Friday there. So we'll have to see. So all right.
Got to try the new stuff because the fish like it.
There we go. Well, John, we got through another one, and we're running a little bit late, but
so we'll get rolling.
John, go ahead and show them what they're going to win tonight.
Man, you're going to win some Q8. Some Jim's Jigs.
Yeah.
And I've gotten some new packs of Jim's Jigs. The new stuff will be going out on the next show. Once we run out of these, we'll start with the new ones that are out, the Starburst.
Ooh, we got to run out of the other ones first? Man.
No, we might separate them in there because Jim personally dropped them off to us. And we've got a couple of Sonny's barbecues.
Yeah. And down on the floor from Captain's Cove. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, a cooler.
A Calcutta cooler bag. There
a bag of cooler.
All right. So, John,
to keep your water cool.
We emptied the bucket.
Yeah. There's no leftover little stickers in there. All the Jessicas.
All them tiny.
Will Jessica redeem herself?
Well, we're gonna have to see. Let me get my pen ready. Let me get on the right page here, John, because tonight's a toughie.
Oh boy!
I figured if you paid attention, you guys are gonna do the work. Kev Dog says 36 to the fruit.
Kev Dog, what was the answer we lost on last night? What happened?
Yeah, you guys
I need more. Did we not bet or go all in, or did we just get beat by that?
I was working and you was shopping, we missed trivia last night. So tonight we talked about snook. Well, before we even get that far, typically, if you've never seen the show, what we do is we're going to ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see come up on the screen, we write your name down, we put your name in a bucket, the old Captain's Cove bucket, and then John or I will draw tonight's winner for tonight's prize right there. So tonight's question, kind of tough, but we're going to make it happen.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Was it a Jimmy Buffett question? No.
Oh, that would have been
cool. Was a Jimmy Buffett question.
Oh, really?
Jimmy Buffett?
So
that's why he said the music thing. I might have been able to help.
I might have known that.
Yeah.
I studied a lot of Jimmy Buffett. That was my guy.
Son of a sailor. Was it that one?
Oh, man.
So, all right, John. So tonight's question, if you were paying attention, we were talking about snook. So tonight's question's about redfish. So, how many redfish, aka red drum, were shown in tonight's episode? This could have been an actual picture and or a actual, photograph or an actual something, if it was redfish related, holy moly, it's almost like they knew this was going to be the question.
Man.
Wow, and believe it or not, we've got some, Jesus,
Correct
they're coming
answers?
in quick.
We have people that have got the correct answer.
I have seen one go by so far. Let's see. Let me get back. But dude, these things are coming in like nobody's business. All right, so I still.
All right, I don't know the answer right. Somebody was close, but they weren't there.
No, there's a lot in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
and there is one correct answer so far that I've been able to see.
Oh my gosh, Fudge Jimmy Buffett. Bobby P wrote Fudge Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah.
They still don't have the number. They're all around it, but they ain't there.
There is one amongst you that
There
has
is
got
one
the right.
that's got the right number. I didn't see one.
There is. Like I said, everybody come through shooting from the hip, I think, and
They didn't go back and count.
yeah. Again, this was could have been a photograph, could have been an image,
yeah, there's
could have
one.
been
We got one guy's got a girl. One guy girl got it right.
a guy
That
girl.
should, yeah, a guy girl. That should give him a hint.
Okay.
If it was a girl or a guy, got it right.
I still only see the one, John.
Yeah, I only see one.
So, let's see. It's bigger than a bread box, John.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of them.
So, let's say it's more than 15 and less than 40. It was a lot tonight. Ooh. There has been another answer gone, or another name thrown in the box.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Good God, they're coming in so fast
There's
again.
one.
I got to go back to.
There's one.
Yeah, I got that one. I got to get back to where he. I got to get. Okay, so I'm caught up with that. We're almost there. Woohoo! I win. Well, you do have the right answer. I'll give you that one. You're gonna have to get drawn though.
Yep, you got to get drawn. There we go.
Oh, let's see. I think
Should have one there.
Yep. He's guessed the same answer, correct answer twice. All right, I've got 4 in the box, John. I need one more.
Michelle.
I don't know. Let's see. YouTube is telling me I'm commenting too much.
Oh.
Where's? I don't see that one. Let me see.
Yeah, it's back up there. In between Thomas Holiday and David Gold.
Why don't? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the
Bingo.
last one.
All right.
All right, we got 'em.
We've got 5. All right. So the answer we were looking for tonight was 31. So there were 2 on the hacky sack boards, or what cornhole boards. There were 2 in the captain's cove or captain's corner, and then 27 of them in all in the photographs right there. So so in the bucket,
That's a lot.
That's a lot of redfish tonight. So in the bucket, we've got Chris G. We've got Michelle. We've got Andrew.
And Chris's first guess was 32. He was almost there.
The bearded one. And Bobby P. from Tennessee.
Wow.
The bearded one said, YouTube said I'm commenting too much.
Yeah. Warning, John. Hey, he gets in trouble for commenting too much, but John doesn't get in trouble for fudge bombs. That just goes to show you how messed up this whole deal is.
Casey says, that's a lot of black and red fish.
That's a lot of bragging.
All right, John, pick us tonight's winner. Just one. Oh, I see the battle between the two. There you go. You got just one.
I got
All
one.
right, there you go. All right. Hey, Bobby P. from Tennessee. Congratulations. And speaking of black and redfish, there we go. That was our black and redfish challenge winner.
That's right.
Do you remember back that far?
Back
That
in
seems
the
so
day.
long ago, John. So long ago.
Back in the day.
So, speaking of Bobby, Bobby had a comment in there that, you know, we need to confirm on whether or not we're going to do a shindig come this October. So, leave your answer in the comments if you want us to go through all the work of doing a shindig in October. Let us know in the comments. If we get enough comments in there, I guess we'll do it. John, what do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to you? You good for another shindig?
Sure,
You
I'm
got
ready
it
to drink.
in you, John.
I'm ready to drink.
He's ready.
The only
to
time
drink.
I get to drink.
So, all right, the only time you get to drink. All righty, John. Well, we got through another one. Chris says it's a tradition. You got to.
That's right.
So, there we go.
It's a tradition.
All right. Michelle says we are down. All right. So I imagine these comments are going to come through. We'll have how many yeses do you think we got to have to verify that we're going to do it, John?
11.
So
11 is the valid number.
11 yeses, John
11
says.
yeses?
You know,
And
that's only 11 people, John. That's a small party.
I don't care. Yeah,
You're ready to drink, huh?
11 of us will kick booty.
Go. All right, John.
We'll get our shine on.
Well, like I said, just keep commenting whether or not you want to see that. And as usual, We Be Tailin was brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Carries custom rods and everything else.
Bonnie was State Farm,
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes,
Alive.
Power Pole,
Sea Bass Weldon.
and good old Josh and Melissa with Sonny's. We'll see y'all
Barbecue.
next week. Peace out.